on top of the normal health issues with a head cold. So, please, I'm sorry in advance and please accept the apology.
That sounds good. I'm ready whenever anybody else is ready.
Are you ready, Melrose Center? Are you ready, Orlando Public Library? I can't hear you. Okay, now I can hear you. I can hear you. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Marc with a C.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mark, and when you see me showing up punctually ever at all anymore, that's when you can call me Mark with a C. Thank you so much in advance for having me today. If you recognize me, that's because for 21 years I portrayed a persona named Mark with a C. Then, in year 21, I threw that persona away. Now it's just Mark. And actually, it's not only been 3 years since I stood on a stage in front of people, and not only potentially the last time I'm gonna do that or be able to do it for health reasons, this is the first time I've ever been on stage portraying myself. So here's a quick crash course. In 2020, we were gonna do the 20th anniversary tour, got to do the first date, bam, lockdown happened, bam, cancer, and this is kind of my own closure, and same for some of you, and some of you came from so far away. Thank you so much for everything. Now this tune, I wrote this song for myself, for Hope, and the next day, I woke up and realized it was a good song for Hope because I made it through the day. So I figured other people could need it. I released it as a single, and then it flopped. But then I started going, why is everybody asking me about that song? And it turns out because the Grammys put it on the ballot. So hey, if that can happen to me, one of these is definitely going to be your day. You won't be jumping out of your skin forever. Pretty soon the jitters have gotta go away. Things can't always feel so dang untethered. Pretty soon it might just be okay. And oh, it's tough to say since it sounds so cliche, like a rhyme scheme that goes A. You can use this song like lingerie, you can state it up once and throw it away, but one of these is gonna be your day. So look at your pulse and really think about it. Just a few beats and then a slow decay. You can search in vain for angioscopics, but you're more than just an alphanumeric display. And I know that's tough to say, and it sounds so cliche. It's like this rhyme scheme that goes A. But when you're at the Floyd Brigade, they still had on the turning away. So one of these are gonna be your day. Now most of what we know here is temporary. Just a few sleeps and some bad dwindles away. You can search for islands that you don't get, or you can be your own Daniel Faraday. I know that's tough to say, and it sounds so cliche, like a rhyme scheme that goes A. If you're in a hole you didn't make, well maybe it's just special K, but one of these are gonna be your day. One of these are gonna be your day. Thanks so much, everybody. Now I've got to get through a little bit of speech so we can get to where we're going. Here's the upfront part. There's going to be a sing-along coming in a moment. I'm going to need some help. Is that okay? Cool. Here's another thing. This is actually my son's first time getting to see me on stage. And hi, Ian. This is as much interaction as I can do right now. And I was kind of nervous about him coming here because he asked to go to my mother-in-law's choir recital, and what 3-year-old does that, right? So my wife, she took him, and he walked through the door, and they're singing the ah, and he says,
This is boring! Play Rock Lobster!
so there you go. Rock Lobster. Sorry, this is boring. All right, now a holdover from what I once did is 3 things. 3 things to remember about this show. You can remember whatever you want about me and the songs, but if there's 3 things I'd like you to remember from our time together. Number 1, I am an independent musician. I'm on Needle Juice Records, but until the moment I hand them a finished product, everything I do is DIY, which means I'm broke. That was never a joke, but it kind of feels like it some days. If you can support, I appreciate you supporting. One good place to do it is Patreon, because that's a place where I can still do virtual shows monthly, and I love doing them, and I'd love to have you. Now that's enough sales pitch. Number 2, acquiring enthusiastic consent before any sexual activity is always mandatory. It's never optional. And I also, by way of standing on stage in a government building, I don't care what the laws say. Watch. Gay, 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 gay. Which leads me to your body and all the choices that surround it belong to you and only you, and you're never going to change my mind on that. And finally, number 3, let's talk about me for a second. This song, I got asked to play it constantly, everywhere I went. And I didn't understand why, because everything in it was so outdated, like a week after it came out. And then I realized, finally, way too late, that ultimately we all remember being a whiny teenager. And some of us still are. And by some of us, I mean, if you ever see my social media, me. So, people like to celebrate nostalgia. We like to celebrate who we once were, but I think ultimately we kind of miss being able to just emote publicly. This is a song called Life's So Hard, and it's the title track to the 2006 album of the same name, and I think you'll all agree. You'll see. Also, the sing-along's easy. I'll show you how. Post that I ever wrote, at least. I got dumped by my first spouse, and my life's over 'cause I had to take the trash out. But I didn't, so now I'm not allowed to go to the Warped Tour. I denounce God. And P.S. To them. So, we come to the midway point of the song. This is where I goad you. I goad you into participating. And I know some of you already know what to do. This It's so nice to see so many familiar faces, even if I don't remember all the names. Seriously, it means so much to me that you're here. But let's focus on the sing-along. The words I need you to sing are the chorus I've already sung 4 times. The lyrics are as follows: I'm so sad, I'm 15. Life's so hard, but there's a catch to it. You can't just sing it. You can't even just hold your nose with a clothespin so you can sound like you have a cold just like me. No. What you have to do, oh, you know, you have to put on your whiniest 15-year-old voice. So help me do what might be the last big sing-along I ever get to do for this song, because you all begged me for this song for so many years, and now, finally, I've started to like it. I'll count you in. We're gonna do this a number of ways. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and I'm so sad. I'm 15. Life's so hard. Life's so hard. I'm so sad. I'm 15. Life's so hard. Life's so hard. I'm so sad. I'm 15. Life's so hard. Life's so hard. Now really quiet. I can still hear you. 2 more times, really loud. I'm so sad. I'm 15. Life's so hard. Life's so. One more time. I'm so sad. I'm 15. Life's so hard. Life's so hard for me. Thank you all so much. I'm Marc with a C. I'm going to need a little more help in just a moment, but this is going to be it for me. Thank you so much, but I'll see you online. I'll see you when you pick up records from me or my label, Needle Juice. And thank you so much for all these years of being so good to me. Specifically, Orlando and everybody who came to Orlando to hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I went to bed, my wife said goodnight. I woke up this morning with a toddler by my side. I deduced I could complain, but I don't have the right. Right now I'm just happy to be alive. I look at all the things I own that I don't ever use. I look at my family and what they put me through, and I'd like them to take the time out to apologize. But right now I'm just happy to be alive, 'cause I got all my fingers on my toes. My body's full of H2O. I'm getting old and some of my hair's still falling out. Well, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I got lots of room to grow. I don't mean to sound holier than thou, but I played songs to one town and I'd hardly venture out. Some people sang the word back to me almost twice as loud. Sometimes I'm embarrassed by my songwriting archive. And right now I'm just happy to be alive, 'cause I got all my fingers on my toes. My body's full of H2O. I'm getting old and some of my hair is falling out. Well, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I got lots of room to grow. I don't mean to sound holier than thou. Once I spent an unexpected night inside a jail. It's hard to spend that night not checking my email. I lit up a cigarette and I waved those cops goodbye. And right then I was happy to be alive. 5 more times. Right now I'm just happy to be alive. Help me out. Right now I'm just happy to be alive. Make these count. Right now I'm just happy to be alive. Right now I'm just happy to be alive. Just you, go!
Right now I'm just happy to be alive.
Thank you all so much for everything all these years. Thank you, specifically thank you to Jim Myers for everything you've done here at the Melrose Center, letting this take place. And Team Sci-Fried, I can see some of you over there, and Seth and my wife, and there's Sierra, and there's Brady's family. You all came from a very long way. Sincerely, thank you. This is the best. And you've been the best reason for me to wear shoes for the first time in 3 years.
Hi, everybody.
Give it up one more time for Mark with a C, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you can hear you. I think we can hear you. Beautiful. Sit tight. We're going to set up for our next artist. And guys, Hannah Stokes is up next. Are you ready for Hannah Stokes? You can do better than that. It's like I have to do it twice with you guys. We'll be right back after this.